Look, we're descending. If we make it back up, we'll be setting a strong first record for deep dives on Gliese 667cc. What is that? Hello colors, my name is Teal and welcome back to In Other Waters. Last time we went into the facility number 2 and we had to discover what its secret is. Let's see. Let me check around first. Clear passage. Between the overhanging tank and the buckled twisted walls, a clear corridor leads forward. Split containers, crushed by the rockfalls, broken open containers reveal rich patches of microbial growth, like miniature gardens. Ooh, nice, more notes. Console bank, a row of corroded consoles, wired up to an umbilical connection which has been cut away. Nothing to see here. Overgrown suit. A sand-dusted chair props up the remains of a suit, the faceplate clouded with rich green growth. Alright, let's see, let's read that. K. Hello. Control? I'm slicing it before it cascades. Clear the reactor chamber. The bacterial outflow is about to heat. What the hell were they doing here? Let's recharge. Alright, I need power. Let's go up here, let's see what we find. Control room. The rows of sand-choked desks, rusted consoles, and dim monitors make it clear this was the facility's control room. Let's see if we find any testifiers. Eroded bones, preserved by the low flow of water inside the control room. These smoothed out shapes of human bones are scattered across the floor. Damn. What a vision. Here, this is where they controlled this place once. They were changing this planet, manipulating it. The vast tanks of engineered microbes were their tools. Algae changed the atmosphere of Earth billions of years ago. These creatures were meant to do the same. But by accident or sabotage, this containment was breached. These idiots, they could have killed every last species on this planet, eaten up in a global bloom. Somehow the reef survived, somehow the stocks held on, tried to revert our mistake. Humans don't deserve this planet. We didn't deserve to find life. I've seen enough. Scan what's left and I'll take a look back at base. Let's find a way out of here. Man, our poor friend Ellery Vaz is quite mad. Let's see. See Hess. No, no! Oh god, the tank is breached. The artificers. I didn't mean... What? Let's read the other one. F-Tar. Konstantin? What are you? Step away from the console. I'm sorry. What the hell? Was he sabotage? Was it Konstantin sabotage? Everything? I don't know. Emergency hatch. The control room's evacuation hatch hangs open. Piles of rock and sand all around. Oh, so well, before going there, let's go here. Control console. Despite the cave-in, this console is surprisingly pristine. A cup sitting beside one of the monitors where it was placed decades before. Let's see. B. Badejo. We are doing the artificers a favor. Despite all their abilities, they couldn't manifest this kind of planetary change. What the hell? What were you guys thinking and doing and what the hell? Let's see, does this... Nice. Alright, let's go up. That's the emergency hatch. Security seal. This is why no one escaped the facility. This tunnel is sealed. The control room's escape route cut off. Really? I can torch it. Let's see. Well, why is that then a safety hatch or an emergency hatch if it's sealed? Come on. This was sabotaged. Let's see. Metal corridor. Sealed at both ends, this corridor is pristinely preserved. The Bicycle decals still visible on the gleaming walls. Security seal. A second seal locks off the corridor at the other end. They made sure no one would escape. These fuckers. What the hell? They killed all of those persons. My god. Concealed tunnel. The tunnel leads out into a small shelf overlooking a rift discreetly cut into the rock. Oh. Can come out now. Northern rift. Back in the open water, the current at this end of the rift softly pushes against the suit. Oh, finally. Rift wall. Above the steep rift wall meets the shelf of the bloom. Oh, we can go up. Let's see. Bloom shelf. To the north, green clouds rise up. The familiar sight of the bloom that surrounds this shelf and the facility below it. Yeah, don't worry. Sheltered waters. Behind the pillars, the reef's strong currents are lessened, making a small sheltered stretch of water on this side of the rift. Hey, this is new. Northern shelf. Alright, I guess we can go back home. Yeah, let's go home. Ready. Let's see what Ellery Vass has to say. Online again? Good, we have a lot to talk about. I've been digging through what we discovered at the facility. What they did there. It's terrible. They could have wiped out life on this planet. Assholes. Bicycle should have known better than to mess with the entire planet's ecosystem. The failure of the facility was catastrophic. The bloom dominated half of the planet. As far as I can tell, it wiped out the artificers. Think about those skeletons in the bloom. But the rest of the planetary ecosystem reacted somehow, resisted, pushed the bloom back. Based on what we found at Site 1, the artificers must have had a role in this. Their final act? An attempt to prepare this world for the catastrophe Bicycle unleashed. They died for this planet, and you are all that survives them. Well, perhaps not all. I keep seeing the same thing mentioned in the data, the same term appearing in fragments. The oceanic mind. As far as Bicycle were concerned, you were just the beginning, the first mind. The artificers were the key. Inscrutable creatures with a quiet power, able to simulate, predict, then able to change. They could rewrite life itself. For Bicycle, the opportunity this provided was clear. While the artificers were like gardeners, caretakers of this world, Bicycle imagined something else. An oceanic mind, providing total control of the ecosystem, able to enact their will. That's what they were building when the colony collapsed, and it's still out there. In the deep, powered by the heat of hydrothermal vents, the oceanic mind sleeps. I want to see it for myself. We have to know how this all ended. I've marked the approximate position on the map, way out to the north, deep in the abyss. Let me know when you are ready to see this through. Holy Schmidt. And we got the last entry. Well, not the last. How do you say? Before the last one? I don't remember now. Here you can read it. Alright, let's analyze some samples. No relevant taxonomy. Still not from that. Let's see this. Bivalve shelf. A bronze-colored bivalve shelf found in the bloom. Bivalve bloom vein. Taxonomy entry updated. Alright. Let's see if we found anything. Yay! We've got the sketch of the bivalve bloom vein. Here you got the theories, the behavior, and then the sketch. Wow. That one is beautiful. Cool. That's a cool one. It has like vein. It's like this normally and then it moves with the vein. That's cool. That's a really cool one. Alright, so we have to go over here. But I want to check over here first since I didn't explore this zone. So let's see what we can find. It was to the south. And it was like kinda radioactive. Yeah, it was over here. The edges of the lake are like a miniature landscape of craters and depressions. Let's see. Toxic waters. The sharp shapes of remain shut out from the pale brine, like mountain peaks below clouds. Let's see. Distant lights, pale beacons flicker across the lake. What are those? Toxic waters. Is there anything out here? I see tall shapes in the dark. Let's see what we can find. Brine Inlet. The sand between the pools runs down into the lake. Is this island being slowly swallowed, or is that just my paranoia? Let's see if it stops hurting me. Let me get here and then read. What the hell is this? Glistening bubble. A creature has shed its bubble crest out on this desolate island. The carrier is nowhere to be seen, perhaps lost to the brine. Alright, let's see what we can sample. Ah, more mucus bubble, alright. Oh, that's a new species. Stilt-legged stone. I'm seeing this creature take dead remains from the brine pool and decorate itself with them. Trophies of shell and bone. Damn, that's nasty. Lake Island. This meager patch of high ground provides a dream-like respite from the milky waters. Strange creatures call across the lake. Let's see. Can we see here? Shed carapace. A small, smooth carapace sits between the pools, half sunk in sand. Could this island be a refuge for juvenile creatures? Let's sample. Oh, it's new. 0% animal, 0% shell. What is this? Young carapace. A stony carapace shed by a creature near the brine pools. Does this give me oxygen? Awesome. What does it say here? Pool network. The ocean floor rises back out of the pale brine into a series of rounded pools. Alright. But let me check south from here first. Glowing shape. From this small pool at the lake's edge, a pale blue pulse is flashing. I swear I see lights blinking in response out above the brine lake. What is that? And we got samples. Brine shell again. Nothing else to see. Let's see what we can find here. Toxic waters. I swear I can hear the brine eating away at the suit. Damn. Let's be fast. Brine Lake. The water is a blinding milky white flow in the headlamps. What? Wait a second. So was this where we were? Or is this another place? Hey! Stilt-like stone. Blue smears glow faintly on the remains piled on this strider's back. Are these bioluminescent creatures or chemical phenomena? So these are different. Kind of want to gather more info. Glowing shape. Mucus bubble. Hey, that's another one. Brine Strider. I'll call these mournful creatures Brine Striders. They are walking lanterns, calling out in the dark. A stilt-legged crab-like creature that clears the brine pool of dead remains, providing a habitat for glowing life on its white shell. Awesome! I gathered the information I wanted, so now let's see if we can dive deep to that place we wanted to go before. Before going to the deep, let's see what we got. The Brine Striders. And let's see if we can analyze what we got. Let's see if we finally can get some info about these. Yeah, Brine Strider taxonomy entry updated, and let's analyze the young carapace. Brine Strider, so this was the species we lacked info about. Let's see if we got the sketch. Behavior, yeah, we got it. Here's the theories. Let's see the sketch. Wow. It's like a crab. And it gathers the remains. Huh. It's like he's cleaning up everything, the mess. Damn, 4-6 meter height. Imagine that. Crazy. Hey, and signal stock? What? We got the theories and the sketch of the signal stock? Now? What? We already got this before, I think. Well, anyway. Here we got, oh, it's got the shell sacks. So let's go now into the deep and see what we can find. Let's go. We are almost at the hydrothermal vents, 3 kilometers down. This has to be close to the suit's range. I can hear the plates creaking. Somehow we are maintaining 1 atmosphere of pressure inside the hard suit. Look, we're descending. If we make it back up, we'll be setting a strong first record for deep dives on Gliese 667 cc's. There's almost nothing in the water column here, no life to speak of. But the oceanic mine should be somewhere ahead. That's our target, whatever monster Baikel left us. I'm ready. Let's find it. Huh, Ellery Vast seems determined for once. Abyssal plain, layered with a wispy fog of oceanic ooze, the darkness of the plain is absolute. Metal sediments. Streaks of iron ore have accrued across the seafloor, the mark of nearby hydrothermal activity. Let's see what else we can find. There's not enough oxygen down here to use the rebreathers, so I am on reserves. The survey data we pulled shows the vents running north from here, along a ridge. Keep moving, we haven't got long. Basalt crust. Edges of volcanic rock poke through the sediment, black strips against the bright mineral and metal ores. This oxygen always losing it. Sediment snow. A soft drift of sediment flakes catches in the suit's lamps, falling from the venting fluid as it spreads into the waters above. Anhydrite chimney. Black plumes of fluid rise from a crystalline chimney, discolored with yellow sulfur streaks. What is that? Incredible! Look at these things! I remember reading about the discovery of hydrothermal vents on Earth centuries ago. Donnelly, Collis, and Van Andel, 3 geologists, they never expected to find life in that eternal darkness. And yet there it was, whole ecosystems we never knew were there, totally independent of the sun's light. They were imagined to be models of alien ecosystems, life in its most extreme forms. But until this planet, that proved to be false. To all of humanity, the universe was dead. Damn Baikal for keeping this place from us, for keeping humanity in the dark. I'll leave the episode here, colors. It looks like Baikal was willing to control this whole planet on their own needs and keeping it secret from the whole humanity. And that's a dirty move, I gotta say. Anyway, let's see what we can find in the depths of the sea and discover this oceanic mind they are talking about. But we'll have to see that in the next episode. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. See you next time, colors. Bye bye.